In the moment, I'm working the voluntary project about test software, and I'm learning a lot about it. And in my free time, I like watching movies, series, travel, go to the beach, and so that's it about me.
We are almost neighbors. I'm living in Magé.
Oh, next.
My husband is born in Petrópolis.
Oh, good. It's very cold here.
I imagine it. In the last Saturday, I'm in there. So cold.
Terrible.
And you, Carlos, introduce yourself, please.
Okay, my name is Carlos. I'm living in Rio de Janeiro, and I'm married, and I have one son, a teenager. And I have 61 years old. 51 years old. And in my free time, I like to watch a movie and stay with my son, my wife, my dog. I have one dog, a little dog. And I like so much and walk in the street with them.
So good. Hello, people. Welcome, everyone. My name is Sabrina. I'm a lawyer and I'm software developer, but now I'm work like a software developer. I'm living in Magé, Rio de Janeiro. I'm married. I'm 35 years old. I have so many pets. I have 10 cats and 7 dogs. Yeah, this is complex. I have a stepdaughter. I don't know. I think is that I like to do. I don't know. I like writing. I like drawing. I don't know. I try doing other things without a computer and television and cell phone because I have a burnout in other time, so I try don't have other burnout now. Well, I think is that. I will start the questions. I will choose one people for make the question for other people, and the other people answer the question and make the question for other people. Okay? You can choose the people for answer the question. Priscilla, make the question two, please, for anyone.
Okay. So the number 2, what was their funniest or most unusual moment you are very experienced while using communication technology? I can
choose anyone. Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember in the moment the funny moment about when I using different technology, but I remember the situation when I, for example, change my cell phone because sometimes the technology all the time change, yeah, and I have a little difficult to use, yeah. But a funny moment, I don't remember. I don't remember. It's more common this situation when I use the different, for example, technology in the cell phone, or it's common because when I learning, I'm thinking, oh my God, it's very simple and I can do something, yeah, but it's okay. And that's it.
Perfectly. Choose other people to answer the question.
Okay, Carlos, please.
Okay. Let me complement the information about me. I'm a IT project manager. Okay, so I worked in FAST in a telecommunication company in Rio de Janeiro. And that moment, the funniest thing that happened, a friend that worked with me, we are in a fix problem in the system. And I speak with my guys, with my colleague. I'm go to another floor, and you stay here, and we talk with cell phone, okay? He answer me that doesn't cell phone. I ask why. When he answered me, I don't feel safe with cell phone. I ask because the guy is a IT specialist, but don't feel security with a component of technology. It's a very strange.
Yeah. And you, Victor, you have a funniest situation with communication technology?
Yeah, it's not so funny, but I once worked at a call center for telemarketing. So one day I called for an old woman trying to sell her seguro de vida. I don't remember it.
Assurance. Yeah,
Life insurance.
Yeah. Life insurance, yeah.
And we have to try to keep our conversations between 30 minutes at maximum. So I started to talk with her, and she was so funny. So has too many histories to tell me, and I just started listening and interacting with her. So I almost spent 5 hours talking to her. and when my turn was almost over, everyone in the site was hoping, how can I say, was cheering for me to make the sell. So when I tell her that I must leave, she bowed and everybody just go.
Yeah.
It was very funny because it was almost 5 hours. So my turn was 6 hours. I spent 5 hours just talk to her. And I'm a very shy person. I struggle a lot to be telemarketing. So this is what was very a big win for me.
Congratulations. So good, so good. I live a situation so embarrassing for me in communication. In my last job, not in this job, in the last job, in my first call with my coordinator, when I opened the Teams, I have a filter with a hat making with leaves, and leaf is falling, and I don't know why I put this. I don't know how I just just I don't know. Now I'm revival the moment because the hat don't exist. I try change the filter, but don't have any filter configurate set up. Don't have any. I don't know. After the conversation, I make all session with my coordinator with this. Before after this, I I discover have a other camera installing for my stepdaughter to use a filter for videos or internet. So I this is absolutely crazy, and this is a good icebreaker for start my job, but I'm almost dying. I really was so strange. Was funny now, but in that moment, not funny.
Did he make any comment about that?
Yeah, because I tried off this, and oh wait, and he
He was laughing.
laughed. In the moment I give up, and thought, okay, or make the session, okay, talk about, okay. I so strange moment, really. I never forgot this. Oh my God, my camera is gone. Oh, okay, you can see this. My camera is gone. Oh my God. Can you listen to me?
Yes.
What? My camera is on. Okay. I will try correct. Victor, can you read and answer the question 3, please?
Yes. What are your favorite ways to communicate with friends and family using technology? For me, it's WhatsApp. I used to live in Florianopolis until May, so I use a lot of WhatsApp to talk with my parents. They live here in Uberlândia, but I used to make calls through Zoom too, but not a lot more using WhatsApp.
Me too. I'm born in São Paulo. I'm living in Rio de Janeiro since 27. Okay, yeah. And I use so much the WhatsApp.
Yeah,
And you?
I lived for 7 years in Florianopolis.
Yeah. And the WhatsApp is a big way of communication this moment in Brazil. This is interesting because in Brazil, United States, in Europe, this is not so used. This is interesting. And you, Priscilla, what your favorite ways to communicate?
So my favorite ways to communicate with my friends or family, it's WhatsApp. It's more common. I use a lot. Sometimes some specific people, I use the Teams, yeah, or Zoom for it, because the other people live in other city, yeah, state. But in general, it's more common using WhatsApp all the time.
And you, Carlos?
And the same. The famous family WhatsApp group, or the famous, yeah, where the fight, the normal fight.
I'm out all of this. I'm out. Putting me, I'm out. Putting me, I'm out. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, and the famous friends WhatsApp group too.
This group is okay.
Yeah.
So good, so good. Carlos.
Okay.
Make and answer the question 4, please.
Okay. Have you ever had any misunderstanding or embarrassing situation while communicating through text, message, or chat apps? Tell us about it. Well, in text message or chat, no. But I for the call, I have a embarrassing situation because I'm calling for another person that the person answered the phone and say her name, the same name that I was looking for. And I started to speak in a lot, but the person wasn't the person that I I need to speak. But I figure out this about I don't know 50 minutes.
This is happening.
Yeah, yeah,
So good. So it's not so good, but okay.
yeah.
And you, Priscilla?
So I remember embarrassing situation, yeah, in my last job. I don't use it. It's not common in that moment. I use the Teams, for example, and sometimes the it's come some people create a group for to save a meeting, yeah. And when I send one message, yeah, I'm writing this message in this group, yeah, and send, yeah. but how can I say, um, I don't speak a problematic situation. No, but it's simple. Yes, the test simple test. But I feel bad because I don't pay attention when I write. Yeah, when I send. Oh my God, I don't know what I don't remember the name in English. Apagar, yeah, but okay, it's okay, but it's terrible moment.
Yeah.
I, I don't. It's because at the moment it's not common using these the Teams, yeah, and use the other
Other
platform to
times.
communication, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that I'm coming to this bad situation, yeah.
Pass. But
Yeah.
that's pass. And you, Victor?
Yeah, I go through a situation like Priscilla. I was talking to a friend and in the work group together at the same time. And I start to talk about someone of the working group with my friend. And instead to sending to her, I sent to the working group. My
Who
salvation
never?
was I didn't mention the name, so it go. I passed the vibe check, so it saved me. But it was very interesting because everybody was trying to figure out what was the person I was talking about. It was very funny for almost a week. They are
Oh
talking,
my
trying to find who was that.
God. So funny. Yeah, about me, I don't know. I have a problem in the tech area. How I'm a lawyer. Uh, I write so formal sometimes, and in chats with my work team, sometimes I wrote something and the people understand like uh, so serial thing. Like I want fight people. I'm okay. I just write something. Okay. So so many times I misunderstand because I better this. I'm worked like a software developer until 3 years, but on the beginning, I'm so many problems because I write and the people think, oh, she is, oh, I'm just talking, okay. So I have so many problems with this. In this moment, is so better. uh, this is interesting because this is talk like the communication is so many more things about the words, have the tone,
Smile.
the yeah, because this is in this session, the cameras, the sounds is so important because we need this for create amplify the communication. Priscilla, what tools or technologies apps do you use to enhance your communication at work or in your studies? Sorry.
So about the communication generally at work or my doing learning, yeah, I'm using every day Teams and Telegram and about tools, different tools because I'm learning a lot about it. Two Teams, Zoom, yeah, I'm used every day
For
too.
study.
Yeah, for study. And I'm using the Zoom for the Zoom, no, Teams for study too, about meeting with this project, about the, yeah, I believe that it's, because in general, this, about the working technology, all the time you using all the time in front of the computer and search about something and learn about tools, different tools. Yeah, it's normal.
And you, Carlos, what tools or technology apps do you use for communication?
In my company, priority use Teams for all the situation. But I use the others apps or system when I need to talk about with partners, client, and study too. Zoom, WebEx from Cisco.
WebEx.
Yeah, WebEx from Cisco. And what else? The Google Meeting. And Slack.
Me too.
Yeah.
And you, Victor? Victor.
Yeah, I use this, everyone that Carlos said. I use WebEx too, so it's not so common, but I
Yeah,
found,
I'm using the past, but not more.
yeah, I used when I tried, when I worked at TALKNTAK in Florianopolis. So there was a big company that was a Cisco partner, so we have to use WebEx, and I use Discord too. I don't like too much, but that where there is a lot of people using it, and there is communities for software development there. So
Yeah.
I use a lot lately.
Yeah. What's your language to work?
I use normally I use Node.js and Python, but I work with different languages like Deluge and the JQ, that almost nobody knows, but I have some jobs on this field.
Interesting. I'm a C# developer.
Oh, nice.
In my job, I use Zoom, Teams, and Slack. But in really, we use the Slack. But because the tech area in my company use Slack, the other areas prefer the Teams or Zoom. So we are use this because the other areas. And I use so many Telegram because the TNT. We use Telegram to communicating between the talkers, the hosts. So, but now I give up. I could make the Philip change for WhatsApp. I create a community and I force him to use the WhatsApp because I like the Telegram, but I always forgot the Telegram. I forgot the open. So I just remember when need a help for other hosts. So the WhatsApp I'm always open and watch because that I force Felipe to use WhatsApp. I'm a good people. I'm a good people. Okay, next question is so difficult, but we can imagine, okay? We can funny suggestions. Vitor, if you could invent a new communication technology, what would it be, and how would it help people connect?
Oh my God. I think in the communication field, the only thing, not the only thing, but I think we are missing the smell and taste. So I think I would create something to smell, like when we are watching YouTube, we could smell Paula Carosella making her food. So I think this is what I would like to create.
So good. And you, Carlos?
I think that I would like to invent a new communication in the deep of the ocean, because I learned with this disaster of the Titan submarine that the communication in the ocean, inside the ocean, don't work. Any kind of communication, only with a wire. You need to a fiber. So I think that it's a nice place to invent something about communication, because until the out of Earth, like an astronaut can to communicate, but not communication in the deep of the ocean.
In general, the space is more easy to make so many things than the ocean.
Yeah.
The ocean is a big difficulty for us in general.
Yeah.
And you, Priscilla?
May I ask something?
Please.
Okay.
To Carlos, how they communicate with submarines? There is no communication?
No.
No?
No.
Not even telegraph or something like that?
no. Only when they stay in the superficie.
Yeah.
But when
Interesting.
in the deep ocean, don't are any communication. Only if you have a cable, like a fiber. In the case of the Titan that had a disaster, the communication working by the cable,
Through cable.
fiber optic.
No, that's very interesting. Sorry.
This is a conversation. It's about that. Yeah. We can't need stopping in my. No, we can talk, people. And you, Priscilla?
So, guys, I don't have an idea about it. I'm not creative, but when I speak about the communication technology, I'm thinking about the location. For example, in Brazil, don't have it's not easy for the communication in some states because don't have internet, for example. But I don't know why and how the communication for to help us, for example. And I don't know, guys. I'm not
Perfect.
creative.
I understand you because I'm not too. But I have more time for thinking, so I can answer. I have. I'm thinking in some kind of communication can be felt the touch, make a hug, because I think in the people's they have a big distance about our parents, about our friends, and people in the hospital and the CTI or other kinds of restrict locals. I don't know. I think this is a good way to use the communication, but how, I don't know. Okay, how is a problem for science, it's not for me. But I think this is a good way to use the communication because we can reduce the distances. I think this is a good way. Well, people, the question 7 about emojis or emoticons, or how you use more, how emoticon you use so many. In the recent, what is there? Victor, what's yours emoticons or emojis?
Well, I don't use a lot of emojis,
Oh,
but
talk the truth.
I use a lot of figurinhas.
Oh, okay.
And I have a plenty of cats figurines.
You're a good person.
Yeah, I have a plenty of them talking anything. I have one for every situation, so I have too much figurines. There is a word for figurinha in
stickers.
Stickers, yes.
Yeah. So good. I use so much. Purple heart, a purple heart. I'm purple, okay. I'm purple. I'm a purple purple person. And I use the I can't talk. I will send the. This is more. Oh, what? Oh, this emoji, but inclinated. I don't know. Here don't have. And you, Priscilla?
So I use all the time the emotion small small emotion, yeah, a little small, yeah, the simple smile, yeah. And it's common to use the, I don't know the name, the strong, about the strong, yeah. I don't know the name in Portuguese. About the, oh my God, I forget the name.
I forgot the
Yeah,
name in
first,
Portuguese.
yeah,
Achei
yes,
so.
it's terrible, it's terrible. Yeah, about the strong, this symbol, yeah. This.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay,
the
okay.
flexing
Yes,
arm, they call
yes, the
Bruce.
Yeah,
superhero, yeah.
yeah. This.
Supergirl, Superman, yeah.
In here, don't have so many. So many. I will try put this, but don't have it too.
But there is
I
in the
Ah,
chat there
oh,
is
no.
I think that there is not in the reactions, but in the chat we can
Here,
have. So
in the reaction.
yes, this one, Bruce.
yes.
And you, Carlos, what you use?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
Oh,
up.
so simple, so
Yeah,
simple.
because I'm lazy, so I think that it's more easy to answer some question.
And the people understand what they want.
Yeah.
I have one question for us, everybody watching the movies about emotion.
Sorry?
The movie Netflix, I have about the emotion, yeah, the history.
Really? Have this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, very, very interesting. I like it.
I will search about. I don't know. I will search. So interesting. Sorry. This question is similar other questions, but we can talk about other things, okay? Carlos, have you had any memorable experiences participating in video conferences or video calls? Share them with us, please.
Well, that I remember. And video calls. Well, I don't. This doesn't happen with me, but tell me about this one situation. The other company that I worked tell me that in a video call with a president or chairman of the company, one guy opened the cam, but he was in a swimming pool, inside the swimming pool, in the cell phone. So it's very embarrassing for him.
I believe it. And you, Priscilla?
So I don't have a memorable experience during meeting, yeah, my last job. I don't know. It's a normal, yeah, I consider normal, not memorable, yeah. It's normal.
You and
very
your job
formal.
is a normal people.
No, I consider the very formal because sometimes about when I speak about something, it's not necessary. It's very formal, yeah. But
yeah.
Okay, I accept.
Yeah, we need job.
Yes.
And you, Vitor?
No, I can't remember anything because I only use calls and at job and daily routine. So it's very common talk and very fast. So
you work in a normal locals. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah, almost like that. But I had something funny. It's not my call because I used to work in a barber shop. I used to be a barber, and I had a client. He's the president of Zurich Airport. It's a German guy, and I used to learn German too. And once we were talking, and he was talking to German people there in Germany, and he just put his phone on my face and tell the people that I talk German, and they are expecting me to talk in German too. I almost had a stroke. I just say hello and something like that, and just drop the face from the phone. It was very embarrassing because they were just trying to see a Brazilian talking German, so
Yeah.
I couldn't. I knew a few words and a few phrases, but I
Yeah.
couldn't. And that moment, it was just too
Yeah, in
fast
this
for me. It
moment,
was just
all words is gone.
no. And I almost speaking in Hindi to them.
I
It's very,
understand you.
it's very was a very funny moment.
I have so many funny moments. Okay, I'm working in so interesting places. So uh, in one place when I worked, we have a perfectly festa junina. I don't know can I say, I don't know how to say that in English. We have a perfectly festa junina. Uh, we have a how can I say, a dispute of the better costume. Uh, I'm I may put a a typical costume. I put the how can I say this in English? I don't know. My hair was tall. I put this trancing, okay, and we have a correio elegante. We have a bingo. So perfectly moment in the camera. We have a, a 100 people. Some people talk, uh, not
Playing.
singing, playing the guitar. Other people singing. A perfectly moment in a place when I work. So I love this place. I go out there, but I love this. uh, but we have a memorable experience because this is markable. We have a best festa junina. I don't know. Well, people, I don't know. I will start the other question, but I don't know. I will make the question 10. Okay, Carlos. In your opinion, what are the main benefits and challenges of communication technology for society today?
I think that the establish limits because the society is very connected. So you need to disconnect to something. We can't to sleep without a cell phone inside of my pillow. It's a complicated. So I think that it's a problem now.
Yeah, I agree. And you, Priscilla, what do you think about?
Yes, the problem about the Carlos said it's stable and about the technology because sometimes I can it's normal you do feel about the many hours you in front of the computer, yeah, and the internet you don't speak about other people, yeah, but opposite about that you can the world in your hand, yeah, you don't need sometimes it's possible to resolve the different things in front of the computer. Yeah, it's a opposite situation. Yeah, it's a good and bad situation about the communication in general. Yeah. But it's
Perfectly.
put a balance. Yeah, it's important.
The difficulties in there.
Yes.
And you, Vitor?
I think it's nice for studies, like to connect people with the same interests. Like I used to learn German, and there's not many people that's learning German. As in TALK we don't have German yet, but but it's,
Have in the past, but don't have so many audience.
yeah, it's a big problem. But at the same time, this when you are trying to connect to people, we only connect to people that think like us, and we don't have other way of thinking. So it can create bubbles. Like we don't have no one to contrapor our ideas and make debates about something. So I think this is very dangerous. In it's the same time it's good. The same thing is good and it's bad. So I think this is the most dangerous part of the communication and the technology in this case.
Yeah, I agree with you too, because in general is that we have a good ways to use the technology. I think the people don't have education to use the technology too, because so many people want you answer in the same moments, and we in general we need to use more async communication. So many people don't understand that. So but we have so many uh, tools to use. We have so many uses for communication. The talk and talk is for me is a good way to use the technology for communication, because without that we don't stay in a school to talk about. We don't stay in there. We are in watching TV or watch a series. This is a good way to use the technology of communication. People, I'm so glad to receive you here. I'm sending 2 links. The first link is my LinkedIn. The TNT, the Tech Talk, is for this. Is for we talk with other people about the area, know the networking. So my LinkedIn, if you want to put your LinkedIn here for others people's, put in there. And the other link is the survey about the session. Uh, I really want you put your opinion. Can be in Portuguese, can be in English, but put your opinion about the topic, about the methodology, about the other topics that we want to talk about. I always read and always use the suggestions for create other sessions. So I'm really read, okay? I don't put this in okay. No, I'm read and I use. And I change if I have a oh, this is not so okay. I change the methodology for make more perfectly for the people, okay? I'm here to learn it too all time, okay, people?
Okay.
Thank you for this session. I expect that you return in the next week for talk about I don't know what, because I need to create the questions until I need create. But I wait you in the next session the next week, okay, people?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so
Bye.
people. Bye
much.
Thank you,
bye.
guys.
Bye
Bye. Have
bye,
a nice
Bye.
week.
everyone.